And they're on.
All right, and we're here. How are you,
Hey,
Aaron?
what's up, John? How are you?
Oh my God! So we are here on another episode of the Aaron and John Show.
Yep.
Episode 18.
Legal. We made it.
Barely
Who
legal.
wants to fuck us? What creepy old dude wants to get in these holes?
Do you ever have you ever been into those barely 18 videos? Those I don't
when
like
I was
them.
a teenager, sure.
Yeah, because that makes it's so weird. Because when you're a teenager, you can like everything,
I've
and
always
it's
tried
not
my
weird.
best to be age appropriate. Even
You try to grow out of certain porns.
Well, I've noticed that 'cause we've watched the same porn stars for years, right? Mm-hmm. Probably, I'm assuming they don't age that much. They can.
Yeah, but
typically they don't.
They don't.
If they're I'm thinking specifically like Riley Reid.
Okay.
Basically the same person for almost 7 or 8 years probably. But she can she's like 25 or 6 probably. But she can get away with doing those barely legal things because she still looks like 18.
Yeah. I love
No,
I love how she's 18. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I used to go when I was like a young person, like 13 or 14. We've talked about this website, but I want to bring it up because the name now is hilarious to me. But back then it was like it meant the world. It was PetiteTeenager.com. And you remember that one, I'm sure.
Yes.
Was that Riley? She said the N-word in a rap song once. She's a bad person.
Oh, really? Did she really?
Yeah, she's not black by any stretch of the imagination.
Look at her. She's an adorable little white girl. Not my type, but definitely. It's because she does look like she's 18.
Famous porn star, one of them in the world.
Because she looks like she's 18 is the reason why I'm not into it.
Dude's, I don't know. It's a weird fetish.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. I guess it's definitely a fetish.
Oh, having that stuff. Yeah.
It's kind of like when a cult becomes a religion, like it's big enough to where it's not a fetish anymore. Like it's just like a thing that people are into. It's like nobody's gonna like kink shame. I guess you will. Like people will. Like if somebody like our age said they're into 18-year-olds.
Well, I mean,
you know?
Okay, how would you feel if one of our friends, like, 'cause we're like in our 30s now, is like would be fucking 18?
My brother was dating a 19-year-old when he was 27. And mostly it's weird because like they're just on completely different places in their lives. Because she's supposed to be like, oh, I'm in college, I'm thinking about what I'm going to do. And Gavin is supposed to be like, oh, I have a job. I'm figuring out shit too, but I've already got some stones in place.
They're
both adults. But
legally. But mentally.
No, neither.
Still,
neither of them are adults mentally. But, yeah, porn's cool.
Do you normally just look at white girl porn?
Not all the time. I don't look up white girl porn.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess you don't.
I like POV a lot. So POV is cool. I'm very bread and butter about it too. Like I just need something quick, and I can do the rest of my head. I don't need much.
I'm an artist.
Artist, yeah. There was a time where I liked and they kind of went away on the website I used to go to see them, but they're glory hole videos. Seen these? You heard about these?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't
know why I like them.
Really? What do you like?
I have no idea.
No idea why.
I'm not interested in like gangbangs. I think that may be why, because like I can't see the whole dude. It's just it's a floating dick basically.
Right.
And then she's like, well, I'm gonna tear that up.
Yeah, she's who she is.
I don't know. Maybe there's some deep psychology to it that I haven't cracked the code to.
It's interesting because I've dated
a glory hole.
I have dated a glory hole.
Yeah.
I've done both actually. No, dating someone who's like a therapist.
Oh, yeah.
Analyzes.
I should go see a therapist. I think it'd be interesting.
It's good for you.
For sure. I'm just like, I looked it up at one point and I think I could have gotten it on the insurance that I have, but there are so many around here because I wanted to go somewhere north. Mm-hmm. I think at the time I was living in Weston anyway. But so many of them are like religious too. Ugh. They're like spiritual therapists.
Fuck off.
Which is fine. Like there's a lot of religious people, so they have to fill that void, you know. But there's more of those than just regular therapists, from what I could tell. Mm-hmm. I didn't look super hard. I thought I found like one or two that I was gonna talk to, and I just never did it.
Yeah, well, if you want to though, like if like money part's concerned, just look up like sliding scale, then enter your zip code.
Oh yeah,
and you'll find one because like a lot of them are
pretty cheap.
Some of because if you're lucky, you can get one that's in getting their doctorate, and so they also have a professor with you. So it's kind of
like going to UMKC to get your teeth done.
Yeah, kind of thing.
I do too. It's pretty cheap.
Yeah,
stupid cheap. I have insurance. I should just go to a real dentist.
Yeah, but
I do. But
yeah, but they're not gonna fuck you over like
but
a real
it's there.
doctor. They're not gonna fuck you like a real.
Yeah, for sure. I went to the dentist recently for my normal cleaning or whatever, and in January I'd gotten a crown put on my tooth, and it's still super sensitive, like it hurts.
Right.
On the back of it hurts for some reason. He's like, I don't really know why either. And then cause he like shaved part of it down with that little tool thing that he's got to kind of minimize the pain, which has worked. And then he was like, all right, just put Sensodyne on it for a while until it stops. And then I got charged like $100 for it for that shit. I'm like, what the hell? What's this? You didn't do anything. You shaved my tooth. I could have done that with a goddamn chisel and a fucking hammer. You didn't do anything. And I got charged for it. Vote Bush
for president.
For class president
in 2020.
Vote Jebraham Bush. How are you, John?
You know, I'm doing fantastic. Cool. My back is in his, like my glute is. Well, I did my glute because I was trying to squat, not squats, but I'm trying to learn how to do the splits.
Oh, cool.
And so
just like that.
I mean, like I'm gradually like getting. I'm still pretty flexible for the age of like and how fucked up I am physically from sports. But like, it's like when I was doing it a couple of weeks ago, or I guess last week, I was going down, and then like I didn't take a deep breath, and then I just moved, and then I just felt it. And I felt this little tweak, and I was like, "Well, that's great. That's gonna hurt for days now."
I'm kind of afraid to do squats with weights. I never really did them anyway.
Nothing's wrong with that. You can just build your legs up doing other things.
Well, I was just doing regular squats just with my body weight, and it was doing pretty well because I'd never done them anyway.
Yeah.
So,
do Turkish leg squats? Do you want Turkish leg squats?
No.
Talk while I can search.
No, leave Riley Reid on there. We got. If Riley Reid's looking to sponsor a YouTube podcast, we're here for you. If you've got like some tips and tricks.
This is a Turkish squat.
The Turkish squat. Spread your legs wide. Squat down to each side.
Yeah,
I already do that when I stretch. You just do it over and over again.
Yeah, now, but like try to do 100 in a set, like 100. But the thing is, like, think about it. You're not gonna be able to do 100 the first time ever trying to do this. But you're gonna do like maybe 25. Next time you'll do like 45.
Yeah, gradually.
And you'll eventually get up to it.
That's what I was doing with just regular squats because I would just like go down like that and then come back up. And I was doing like 20 the first rep and then 30 and then 40 the second.
Do you have a kettlebell?
I don't. I wanted to buy just a set of weights or a kettlebell, but they're so fucking expensive.
But it's worth it because that's all you need. That's all you'll ever need.
I can't justify buying a 300-pound set of anything or a $300 pound set of anything.
Well, don't buy not weight, but like just a kettlebell, one kettlebell.
That's a good idea.
They're not that expensive. They're like $30 at most.
For like a 20-pounder or 25er.
And that's all you'll need. Just you can do squats, you can do leg press, you can do a lot of different things.
Heave hose.
You can throw it. Yeah. Do you have any kegs and just fill them up with water and you can throw those around? I'm like, it will. I'm being serious.
I believe you. No, I know.
It will do it.
I know. That weight transfer is fucking wild.
If you want to do that.
No, I'm gonna be spending so much time at my parents' house. I've still got a bench press there with.
Oh, that's awesome.
With the bar, it's 225 of weight I've got, and before COVID hit, I was benching 235, so I'd gotten back up there. It wasn't great, but I'd gotten there.
The only thing I'm afraid is if I were to get like a bench and I had it and I just stuck it in the corner, I'd put like 225s on each side and I would just sit here and I'll do that all night.
Forever.
I would like take a break.
That's my dream.
And I'd put it back down, go eat, have dinner, like come back, do like another set of 5 sets of 10.
That's awesome.
I would 50.
Before I had the bench, I would just like dead press them. It wasn't deadlifting, but I would just like I chest pulls or whatever you want to call them with all the weight on them. So it was like fucking 250 pounds just weight, so almost 300 pounds. And I was like ruining my back, but I was like fucking like I would just do this constantly. God, I love that shit.
Dude, workout's the best. It's like there's such a difference. I tell people, and like when I hang out with like, you know, people, I'm like, dude, like there's 2 different people. There's John who works out, and there's John who doesn't who hasn't worked out. Like you don't want to be around the guy who.
Because when you're not working out, you're just jerking off.
That's true too. Which is
in public, and people are like, "Come on, dude, this isn't."
Again, in a suit, John. Like in Pasadena.
You're not the Prince of Honduras anymore. Yeah, you can't get away with
this. You can't do this. Not here. Not in America.
That would be pretty funny if you were like royalty down there, and then your parents like were like operatives for the CIA or something, and they stole you away.
It's like, oh my God, you're gonna get assassinated if you stay here.
Yeah, and then Big Cat's like your fake mom.
That's why she doesn't want to talk to me.
Or the government too. Yeah, that's why she doesn't want to talk to you. Poor John, no mom.
I don't give a shit.
2 moms, no moms. I shouldn't laugh at this. It's pretty funny.
I make jokes about it all the time. Do you not see like my last video that I posted? It was about my dad, meeting my dad for the first time.
Oh, yeah.
God, that was an interesting experience. Another thing
I don't know, man. I've always that's the TV show was finding your adopted parents, right? Not yours, but just people in general finding. And I can only imagine the episodes that they couldn't air because once they found the parents, they were like, "I let you go for a reason. I don't want to have anything to do with you." And there's nothing really wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that.
It comes off as mean.
Yeah, but it's
not.
It's like you have a way better life than I would have given you. And that's why I'm not upset.
Also, like get the hint.
Yeah,
you know,
like for the longest time, like I was pretty angry guy on the inside just because of just being adopted and not having not knowing my real parents. And then I finally met both my real parents, and I realized, no offense to them, but how much of a piece of shit both of them kind of are.
Yeah.
And so, like, I'm like, oh, I'm way better. I had a way better life than I would have with these 2 assholes. Sure. So, like, what was I so angry about?
I don't know. Well, I understand that. Like, there's a hole in your history.
Yeah. But then after I learned all that, I'm like, oh, okay, this is cool.
History's mysteries is what the John Clauser episode.
It's awesome to have like a really weird like pen pal relationship with your bio parents.
I hope this finds you well.
Yeah.
Here is a packet of all the things I thought of when I was about to fall asleep this past year. Black girls have good butts. Turn the page. Black girls still have good butts. She's like, yeah, I don't want anything to do with this guy.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm Big Cat.
I'm good. I'm Big Cat. Nice lady, though.
Sure, probably. Yeah.
Probably a nice lady.
Not a good mom.
It's not a good mom.
That's fine. That's okay.
Oh, man, but it's funny, though.
I think at a certain point, like my sister would always complain. She's like fucking 35 at this point. She would always bitch about, like recently, about my mom being a bad mom.
Uh-huh.
It's like, dude, you're 35. Yeah. You don't need a mom.
You're done.
You're done.
It's over.
She's your friend. She's your acquaintance at this point. You're lucky to have her as a friend, but you're mean to her, so she's not going to be your friend.
Yeah, she doesn't want to be around.
I don't need my mom. I love her. I think she's cool. I don't need her.
Yeah. So yeah, at this point, you should be like around adult and have somewhat of an like a responsibility for your own being.
You should.
And everything that twists and turns.
Expect your adult, grown up, almost like grandparent age parents to fucking still teach you how to do stuff. You're an adult.
I know.
Figure it out. YouTube it.
Yeah.
YouTube's got everything. YouTube, you don't have to do it. Okay. Just YouTube how to be a person. Somebody's going to show you. This fucking guy doing the squats, probably. How come every interesting workout is either Turkish or like from the Israeli fucking National Guard or whatever?
I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that those people have to, no matter, just because you're part of the nation, like you have to do mandatory 2 years of military. So like they're just super crazy about like making sure that their people is like at a certain level.
Because South Korea is the same way. I wonder if they have wacky fucking workouts too.
No.
Maybe they just do yoga and like they're cool because they're like, we're not gonna. Our only threat's North Korea or China, I guess. Asia's kind of fucked, I guess.
It is what it is.
The closest you get to somewhere nice is like with nice people that won't bomb you is like Singapore, maybe. Singapore seems nice.
Yeah,
let's go.
Okay. Well, Aaron, like we're like 15 minutes into this. Would you want to do like an official hard open?
Sure.
Okay.
I was still thinking about squats.
So like when I found this video of you like singing this song to a girl, and I just wanted to get your full opinion on the whole thing, like what you were thinking about it.
Okay. I don't remember this, so.
Oh yeah, this was back in high school. This is a long time ago. That's why you don't remember it probably, because you blocked it out.
This is saying to Katie.
Maybe even your private part. I wish you were my wife. Meeting you was the best part of my life. I wish you were my wife. I wish you were. Okay. If only we could have met sooner. I could have avoided the knives in my chest.
Oh no.
And you would have been there to pull the knives out of my back. Ladies and gentlemen, boys, this is the Aaron Show with your hosts, Aaron and John Mouse.
Play it again.
Oh, you want to kind of break this down a little bit?
Kind of, yeah, because he's just like, this is like some like B-side Breaking Benjamin.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I know, right? It's such a weird, like trying to be hard but soft at the same time.
Yeah.
Like
this guy.
Maybe even your private part. I wish you were my wife. Meeting you was the best part of my life.
Okay.
So you think, like, if you were to do this video, right, if you record it, when you think, I fucked up, so I probably should stop and start again, right?
All
right, I'm going to.
I think it's funny to put. He's at that age that you can, like, he wrote this song when he was a teenager, and he was like, I wish you were my girl. Like, he probably wrote it as, like, I wish you were my girl.
Right.
And then he got old enough to where it's like, oh man, I can't have a girlfriend anymore. I gotta have a wife now.
Yeah.
Like, I wish you were my wife. Woo. It's like 35 years old.
How old do you think this guy is?
At least late 20s.
You think?
Early 30s. Yeah. Being a big guy, it's harder to tell, but he looks like he's got like 3 kids who he doesn't know.
That makes sense. But
I do enjoy. I like the acapella vocals. I love a good chug chug chug. You know, he sounds like a train.
But he's trying to sound like guitar.
Derailed. Yeah, I love that. I think it's hilarious.
So my real question though is like, because when I found this video, the real reason I wanted to get was I wanted to your question. My question for you was like, have you ever done anything, or what was the most embarrassing thing you ever done for a girl, or trying to get a girl's attention for you?
I had a big crush on my friend Katie Wallemeyer in high school.
Okay.
And she knew it because I made sure she knew it. And
sorry, we just
one time, I think it was for Valentine's, or it was her birthday. And it wasn't her birthday. I think it was Valentine's. I bought like a rose, and then I cut it short to be the size of like a letter, like the length of a letter.
Okay.
And then I wrote something. I don't know. It was like, I hope you have a happy. I wasn't like confessing my love to her by any means. I don't think so. Maybe I blocked that part.
Okay.
And then I taped it to the the driver's side front tire of her car and left. And she never brought it up.
Yeah.
Nobody said anything about it.
She just never. You never said like, "Hey, did you get what I?"
Nope.
Did or
no? I didn't know what to do back then, dude. I mean,
she wasn't.
Well, so she asked me initially to homecoming because she thought it was funny. She was friends with my cousin Madison, so we all hung out one night after a football game or something and got drunk, and I was just fucking, spouting gold, just killing, just crushing hard. Yeah. No premeditation to me. I was just like fucking riffing hard. I didn't want to get laid. I just wanted to be cool as hell and be me. And that was the night I mixed peppermint schnapps with Coca-Cola, and I thought it was cool as fuck.
That makes sense.
Like a peppermint Coke. And after that, and after that, she asked me to homecoming, and I was like, well, I only know two things. You either fucking hate me or you love me. And I thought she fucking loved me. And I was like obsessed with her. Not obsessed, but I was really into her that whole year.
Nice.
And I wasted my whole year, but I got a good friendship out of it, which is nice. So whatever.
That's good.
Yeah, she didn't know what to do either. 'Cause she couldn't just we were so stupid and young. Like, no, you don't know how to fucking stop one, and you don't know how to get a hint.
Yeah.
Me. But also, she didn't know how to just say, how to just stop me in my tracks.
Hey.
All right, we're just gonna be friends, bud. Just fucking chill.
Calm your shit.
But I'd lost a bunch of weight, and I was fucking, top. I was a senior. It's hot shit. Cool as fuck. Good at baseball. That's all I needed. Mm-hmm. So I was like, why the fuck wouldn't you want to date me?
Why would you not?
It's cool as hell. I had more hair. I had great hair back then. More of it. That was perfect. I didn't drink that whole year.
Jeez.
I really let it out.
God, your senior year of high school, you didn't drink all of your senior year of high school?
Nope.
That's all I did in my senior year of high school.
That's all I did my junior year when you were a senior.
Yep. That makes sense. That makes sense.
That's when I broke out.
My class was fucking crazy.
That was so fun. That was the best year of high school.
Just so you guys have an idea, there was an Audi that got stolen by one of the kids that were my graduating class, and they took it to a barn,
where the
party was down in the West Bottoms.
In the bottoms
in
of
the
West
bottoms, yeah. And they set it on fire. They tore up, they ripped off all the doors and then set it on fire.
We're incriminating this whole party.
That was my class.
And they weren't even invited.
No, they weren't even invited to the party.
They were just like, this is what you guys get for not inviting us. They stole somebody's card and set it on fire.
And then
that's insane.
Then a kid in your grade got drunk and wandered off to the cornfield and got lost.
Yep, McAllister got lost. Yep. And then me and Driscoll went hunting for him in my car, and we found him, I think.
You and Matt Driscoll? Out of all the people, you and Matt Driscoll.
Yeah, we were buds. We were fucking hanging.
I remember I couldn't drink that night because my mom said, "Hey, I know what's going on tonight. I know what's going to happen."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "You have to get home by 11:30." I'm like, that's enough time for me to get baked.
Yeah.
So I just I got so high, and then Ben Schlick was like, "John, are you okay to drive?" I'm like, yeah, I didn't drink it. And he's like, "Yeah, but I saw you getting out of everyone else's cars, smoking pot." And I'm like, yeah. And
one of those parties, though, I didn't drink either. I just got ripped. I can't remember who smoked me up in their car, but I think that was the summer, because it was at Tara's place. So it was the summer after you guys graduated, before everybody left. And I didn't want to drink because I knew I was going to go home. So I fucking got just ripped up. And I don't think I'd ever driven high before that. And I almost I got down to my driveway where I park next to my creek. And I swear to God, I was this close from driving my car down the creek. I was just like, that's cool. Then my mom tucked me in that night for some reason. I don't know why, man. I was fucking on cloud nine. I was dreaming. It was awesome. I loved it.
I mean, I loved your friends.
Oh yeah,
the group of guys you hung out with, because we just they
everybody.
Were the ones
and they were the fucking stoners for sure.
I
barely ever smoked.
Yeah,
and everybody just one time I got kicked out. It was I wasn't with them, but I was with some of the younger guys, the freshmen that were when I was a senior. And it was after we'd all graduated. We were 20 something, and we tried to go to some party, some fucking pieces of shit, like the Weaver's house or somebody. They were just the garbage assholes. And we pulled up, and she looked at who was in the car, and she was like, "No." And we were like, "Why?" She was like, "Oh, you're all gonna smoke weed here."
So?
And I was like, "I don't smoke weed." She was like, I don't fucking care.
Well, it's funny because we were still in that age where
my
people would
grandpa
judge.
owns your horses. You can fuck off. I know.
Because that people would get upset. I remember once my first time.
We were like 22. We were all old when this happened.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like fucking 23 or 4. They were at least 20.
You guys are just going to pie.
Like, yeah, you guys are just going to be the
not,
coolest people at this party.
Yeah, at least we're not going to like be belligerently wasted and like break something.
Yeah, we're going to hang out and fucking,
more if anything, not say anything.
Draw all over your shit.
No big deal.
Fucking asshole. If you didn't want me at your party, you stink. I was cool as hell. I fucking partied good. I was a good partier. I got fucking jacked. I got ripped. I got fucking ripped, wrapped, and ready, baby.
At one of our parties,
you ran from the cops.
Yeah.
When?
So one of Michelle's Halloween party.
That? Oh, I thought that was New Year's.
New Year's. That's what it was. Yeah.
Okay, because her mom showed up.
Yeah, but there's 2 New Year's parties that happened. Where like one that your mom showed up, and then like someone threw up in the house.
That was the same year.
Yeah, that was. Two different parties. That was 2 different parties.
That was the only one I went to, and both those things happened.
Yeah, that one I got.
I don't remember the cops.
Roaring drunk on that one.
Yeah, because Gavin drove us. We were staying at Corey's, which Michelle lives pretty close to Corey's, but also like the fucking roads were sheeted with ice, and somehow we made it.
You know, if you told me how to get, like, I would not be able to remember to get to any of those people's houses nowadays.
I do.
Do you really? You still remember? I don't remember any way.
I had to. I was bad at it initially, and then I forced myself to. It's the same as when I need to go places now. When I had to find your house here, same thing happened. Looked at the maps a couple times, and I was like, all right, you got to know how to get here now.
Oh, you don't just let it tell you?
No, I know how to get here now.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, I know how to get there after, like, it tells me one or two times.
Oh, well, yeah, 2 or 3 times tops.
Okay.
Unless it's somewhere far.
Far. Like Albuquerque.
When we started doing this, I lived like 2 minutes away from you. So now I live like 8 minutes away from you, which is wild.
Do you really only live 8 minutes away?
Something like that, yeah.
Jesus.
Across the river.
I guess you really do, because it's like just hop, skip over, isn't it?
Yep, pretty easy.
Oh, that's what I guess that's a good thing to talk about then. I guess if you're only 8 minutes away, then because last night we were talking about how you wanted to start making those little clips.
God, yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to like tear my can apart. Like in my hand. Like, no, you can't do that. You can barely fucking pick yourself up.
You're gonna have a wet crotch there in a second.
I decided to go all sweats today. But yeah, I live pretty close, so.
I thought yours was more like 25 minutes away or something. I don't know why I thought you were that far away.
Nope. I'm just in KCK. Well, because when I say Kansas, people assume I live in like Overland Park or something.
That's why you're right.
No, Strawberry Hill, right across the river.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing. Right past West Bottoms.
So, like, if we did stuff, would we have access to the bar, like to be able to film in the bar area?
Ask them to get to do it on like when they're closed.
Yeah.
On Monday and Tuesday.
I totally forgot about like that. I'm like, you live above a bar,
I can ask
and
Dan.
I know the guy, and you even know him better than I do.
Yeah, and we can definitely get on the porch.
Oh yeah,
whenever we want. It's not locked. It's locked. We're not saying where I live.
Yeah, you don't know where we live. You don't know where he lives anyway, so we're good.
They'll
you didn't
find
say
out.
anything.
It's really easy.
Okay, I never thought about it.
Yeah, but we could probably do it.
Because that would be we need to start doing something else. Because you're right, we're
attrition has hit.
Yeah, we need to start I need to start that a couple weeks ago. That feeling started hitting. Like, okay, dude, I need to start making short films or something because
for sure. No, you can just. I mean, half the shit you could probably shoot in our apartment.
Okay, yeah.
We've got a regular ass apartment.
Okay.
So,
would you ever do like?
It's pretty big. Like,
if
it's a big open.
I was thinking about
too.
you and Munich being lovers and doing like.
What do we do? Scissor. Would we scissor with our clothes on? It's pretty funny.
I'm practicing the angles, guys. Like, why do we have to still rub against each other?
We're working the shadows.
Are you guys getting hard? It's like, yeah. Like,
no.
Well, then
no.
Then we're not finished here.
Yeah, we can do whatever.
Okay.
I think he's got Sunday, Mondays off, so we can do one of your days off. Works.
Perfect. It's both days. Okay. Dude, this is gonna be. Start doing this, Aaron.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do with the whole Cool Baby thing. And anyway,
okay.
It's more than just shows and just comedy shows.
It wants to be like a little production company.
Sure,
thing. Yeah.
Every little fucking thing, because the more you pile into it, the more different stuff it doesn't get. It doesn't get saturated.
Right.
Because I can run 7 shows if I wanted to under Cool Baby. But then you're going to be like, well, I don't want to go to all 7 of them.
I want to do something else that's also Cool
exactly.
Baby.
I can't get enough people to fill 7 shows, so I might as well get enough people to fill 2 shows or 3, and then watch our videos, buy my shirts, fucking listen to our podcasts, you know.
Right. Because what I was... that's because like I started looking at like my Instagram page. I'm like, okay, I have like 16,000 people following me. I'm like, how am I going to be able to look? How can I make this more desirable? Like, I know I'm posting every day, but what else can I do? I'm like, so that's the reason I started doing those stories. Because then I told you I want to eventually take those stories and start making changing where the memes are going, where the memes are right now, and making that like a short film, like a week, like every day, a little
something
minute short film or something like that. And there's no reason why I can't do that.
Exactly.
It's just like. Fuck, it's like I started thinking all the work. Even for a 1-minute short film, it's still gonna be long. It still takes time. But it's like if I have people and I have a location, continuously one location.
Well, also Dayton said he would help us with the TikTok because we're old, and we can put up to a minute long stuff on TikTok.
Okay.
And that shit would probably get pretty good. We can just have him make us a Cool Baby TikTok.
Right.
And then he can just run that. I don't have any interest in TikTok.
Man, I don't have any interest in TikTok
if we get fucking 16,000 people watching anything that we put out.
Yeah.
Then
it always blows my mind. I don't
know. I don't know either.
I don't know how I've got 16,000 people.
It freaks me out.
Doesn't it blow you away?
Fucks me up, man. It makes me sick.
Look at my Instagram. Like, how the hell did he get...
I know.
Dude. That's the reason why
I get it.
That's the reason why I want to do... Would you ever let me do like a day in the life of you? Yeah. Like okay,
it's gotta be a day I do stuff.
What do you do in a day, Aaron? Like, okay, so what time do you wake up?
Usually about 10.
10, okay.
10. Because during quarantine, I wasn't waking up at all because I didn't have anything to do. I was like, I gotta stop this.
Makes sense.
I've started taking sleeping pills because I can't go to sleep until like 3 or 4, and then I started using an alarm. So then I wake up, I get a smoothie. I make smoothies, so I drink a smoothie, some tea or something with caffeine, usually tea, and a banana. And then I'll hop on the computer for a little bit, and then go take a shower, brush my teeth, all that shit. Then eat like lunch.
Okay.
And then do whatever I'm gonna do. Okay. So like tomorrow I'll do that, and then leave at about hopefully noon to go to my parents' house and make shirts.
Okay.
So you can come watch me make shirts, basically. It's a whole fucking arduous process. Dude, it's hard. It's fun as fuck. There's so much to it. Really? For a one-man thing.
One-man army thing? Because you did like a computer print out that print.
Well, I got the prints from like Office Max or whatever. And then you get silk screens. So like printing screens or whatever. And then you put photo emulsion on them and let them stay in dark for a little bit to dry.
Okay.
Then you put the print on. So you put the design on them.
Okay.
In reverse. So you get a negative of it. Or not a negative, but a reverse of it. And you burn the screen with a light. So like one of these, I put over it directly. And then after about 30 minutes or so, the photo emulsion around the dark, it's basically, it acts as like a sunglasses for it.
Right.
So the photo emulsion, after you wash it off, will reveal your design because it hardened everywhere else from the light except for where you put the design.
Oh.
So then you've got something that you can put ink on, and then you squeegee it down on the shirt, and then you just repeat that until you have to clean everything. It's mostly a lot of cleaning too. Okay. So I had the screens made already. But tomorrow I'm probably going to make another one. Nice. I have a couple designs.
I liked how you said in your post today on Facebook how like these are shirts that are from...
They're secondhand.
They're secondhand, or they're shirts I've
mine, yeah. Well, I had a bunch of blank T-shirts that I never wore anymore. So I just fucking tried them out. Those were like my like your
fuck up ones,
yeah. So the one I've got now is a fuck up, and it wasn't supposed to be. The hard part is like centering the design, because the designs I've got now aren't straight. I need to remake them straighter. So like each one is kind of a little bit different spots. I've found small ways to kind of get it closer to being more centered, but it's not perfect by any means.
Right.
They're not perfect shirts.
Right.
But I'm getting, I'm figuring it out.
Figuring it out.
I've only made fucking 25 of them. So.
Yeah, of course that makes sense.
Dude, you could fucking, you want to come do that? It takes fucking forever to do it. Like, yesterday or the day before, I spent 9 hours at my parents' house. I didn't leave 10 hours. I didn't leave till midnight.
Jesus.
Yeah. But there was a gap in there where I couldn't do anything because somebody else was using the garage.
No.
So yeah, I couldn't do shit.
What were they doing in the garage?
My sister's boyfriend was putting Michael Hole. It's my sister's boyfriend now. He was putting a pipe in my parents' bathroom.
Huh.
Yeah, a whole situation. What a fun.
Michael
Weston is ruined.
Michael Hole and your sister are dating. Yeah. Michael Hole was the guy in my grade.
He used to be my cousin. He's not anymore, not by marriage.
Okay.
And then they got divorced. So he was married to my cousin. Or his mom was married to my cousin.
Right.
And then they divorced.
And then
but he was from a different dad.
Oh, okay.
Same mom, different dad. But anyway, you can come
for that.
Yeah, and you may be able to just film some shit there because it's very scenic. There's like the creek.
Mm.
And I'll throw a football or something. We'll just fuck around.
Yeah.
Figure some shit out. Because there's a lot of like waiting time. A lot of it's cleaning and just waiting for stuff to dry.
Okay.
It's very tedious.
And then, because I was thinking like a day you do that, and then at nighttime you go to it and do a comedy show.
Like a show or a podcast or something. Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. Film multiple days too. It doesn't matter. Just have to be one day. One day.
Yeah, we can just act like it's one day.
Yeah.
I don't care. We can do whatever you want.
Okay.
I want you to do all of the stuff you want to do.
All right.
Because you're my only like friend with a camera, so I figured I'll
swing this one your way.
It's a two-way. Yeah. It's a what's the word for it?
A symbiotic.
Symbiosis. Symbiosis.
We both benefit from each other's existence.
Mm-hmm. We both suck each other's cocks.
Yes, pretty much. Duh. Of course.
60, 60, 69.
Of course.
Yeah, you can do that.
I
don't know why I closed this. That's stupid.
So I didn't even mean to make this whole thing like kind of low key work together. So like our video is gonna make this thing.
They kind of got a day in the life of us, of our planning.
So the other night I was drunk and I wrote this beautiful poem for and I sent it to this beautiful black woman.
Uh-huh.
And I wanted to now share it to you.
Okay.
And see, as an artist to an artist.
Mm-hmm. I've written poems before.
Yeah, and I wanted to get your opinion and see how it moved you.
All right.
Okay. So it's called Eagles Can Swim.
All right. Is there a question mark at the end? Eagles can swim?
Eagles can swim. Eagles can swim.
Okay. Sorry.
Your eyes are like two moons. Your smile is the wind in my sails. When you scream for ice cream, I scream louder.
I think that's such a funny thing to think about, like a woman screaming and then you're just like, ah! Just louder. Okay. This is great. I love this.
You're the eagle that flies in my heart like a fish going upstream. I swim with you since your hair is like an ocean. Our hearts burn together like hibachi grill. For you, I'll never be still. Deers jump, pigs eat grass. Don't
Deers jump, pigs eat grass.
Don't swim after you eat. That's it. That's it.
Did you send that to her?
No response. And then and then the day later, she's like, "Hey, how are you?" she had to let a whole day marinate before she could be like, what? What did you do?
Did you talk about it to her?
Yeah, like, you didn't like my... She's like, I didn't know if you're being serious or you're not. And I'm like, I don't know.
I love that so much. That's hilarious. I love it. Pigs eat grass. Don't eat after you swim. Oh my God. Whew.
I don't know. This is my way of professing love.
That was art
to people. That's what I do.
What was the first part of it?
Your eyes are like two moons. Your smile is like the wind in my sails. When you scream for ice cream, I scream louder. Yeah.
That's so funny. I don't want to stymie your creative process or anything, but I think it's a really great poem. It's really funny. I'm glad you were drunk and not sober when you wrote it.
Oh yeah, I was not. That's not a sober mind.
Very Hemingway of you.
Yeah, just sitting over a typewriter. That should be one. It's like just spinning around me,
yeah.
and I'm just sitting there typing, and that's what it's saying on a voiceover.
Good idea. Oh my God, that's unbelievable.
Or it should be you. You're sitting. You're over. Yeah, you're hunched over a keyboard or something like that.
And it's just that poem circling around, frantically, like taking hours to write this, like six lines. God, that's great.
Yeah,
I love that.
That's what I've done.
That's so cool.
That's what I've done recently.
I love it. I tried to write something the other day.
How do you write a poem that's serious? I don't know how you could do it.
I don't know. I feel like I have before, but I was like in my deepest throes of depression.
Yeah. Or I was like 15, 16, thinking this shit was deep.
Yeah, I was 28.
Yeah.
But
28.
what was I gonna say?
What were you gonna say, Aaron?
I don't remember. Damn it. It's all escaped me. What were we talking about? We were talking about poems, poetry. Oh, I was writing something the other day. I don't write a ton. I was trying to write just like free write shit, and then it just like quickly diverted into something about the moon. I just couldn't stop thinking about the moon.
And then you just... Do you ever get to though, and you're like, wow, that was a lot of nothing, and I'll never use any of that.
I got a tweet out of it. The tweet was, it freaks me out that the moon is bald.
Okay.
And that was it. Got 20 likes, so I didn't get nothing out of it, but it was basically nothing. I might put it in my dumb little book when I get that fucking written or all put together.
How's that going?
I'm just waiting on Dayton, really, to make the cover. I think he's probably forgotten. I'm not in a rush or anything.
I'm not in a rush.
Yeah.
I'm not worried.
I'm just fucking making shirts, man. Trying to do podcasts and shit.
Nice.
Having a good time.
Just living a good life.
Having a good time.
So you wanted to talk about dreams.
Yeah, I had a dream a couple nights ago. So I started taking sleeping pills.
Okay.
One a night, just to sleep a little bit better. And every time I do this, I have more vivid dreams. I'm not like lucid. I'm not.
Okay,
no,
okay.
I don't think I'm ever in control of a dream. I'm just like kind of watching it like a movie. But I had a dream where my parents bought a mansion.
Okay.
And I got the biggest room.
Right, of course.
And it was right next to the pool.
As it should be.
Right. It had 2 bathrooms.
Has to.
2 bathrooms, one on each side.
Because you have to poop in one and pee in the other.
Pee in the other one. And then you have to, you poop in one and then you shower in the other one because you don't want to shower where you
poop.
It smells like poop.
Yeah.
Duh. And then I had a pool table. And on top of that was a hockey table.
Okay.
On top of that was a ping pong table.
A ping pong table.
I don't know how a 3-tiered sport table is meant to work. You're either supposed to be on ladders or a platform of some kind, like one of those cherry pickers thing that you go up in. We probably had that too. We were rich for some reason. And also I was living with my parents again. Hell of a dream, honestly. No rent. It was great.
Well, I mean, like they're millionaires now. Like why?
Something happened. Yeah. Somebody died who was rich. Probably like secretly
and like they have
rich.
all that house. Like why would they? Why would you not move into it? Hell, dude, if anything like that were to happen, I would say like, hey, Aaron, can I just leave all this film podcasting stuff in one room?
What else would I need that room for? There's nothing that I've lived the past few years just in a small room, so I'm pretty adept to, a box, cramming all my garbage in there. Yeah, basically a kennel.
Mm-hmm.
Arf. Mm-hmm. But then I took behind the tables, the 3-tier sport complex was no wall. It was just like the parking lot of the housing complexes. I don't know why.
Okay.
So I just lived in a garage
open
without a wall
with 2 bathrooms.
Yeah, I don't know what it means, man.
How when you
Dreams
slept
don't
at
mean
night?
anything. I don't know. Oh, my bed was enormous.
Okay.
Huge. It was like one of those beds that was so wide that you can't really tell how big the mattress actually is, like how thick it is.
Mm-hmm.
Those really get me going. Really fucking jazzed about some kind of big ass bed like that.
What's so funny? Because like this is like the same psychologist lady that I was dating.
Mm-hmm.
She told me I would spend the night over her place all the time. And I'm like, yeah, I keep having these weird dreams, and like I'm like, they have to mean something. She's like, means don't mean shit. Don't think about that, you dumbass. Like,
dreams don't mean anything.
I'm like, okay.
There's evidence behind it, but it's really just your brain trying to do stuff while you're
defragging
sleeping.
itself.
Yeah, it's like it doesn't know what to do.
Because that thing does.
You're
fall
not
asleep.
doing anything. Yeah, exactly. Your brain.
Isn't that so weird though? I think about it. I was thinking about it today.
That's why we die.
That we all. I was looking at okay, like Susie, Joe, Mike, Anna, like we all tonight will leave here.
All 12 of us.
And we will all go to our own separate place,
audience.
and we all have our own bed, and we'll go to, and we'll lay down there and we'll fall asleep for a couple hours and get back up and come back.
I hope it's not a couple.
I know, but I'm just saying for
Lord.
retrospect.
Yeah.
It's such a weird thing that it has to be done.
Every now and then I think about how on such a massive scale humanity is.
Mm-hmm.
When you compare it to the universe, it's nothing, but to us it's everything.
Right.
And then every day there's 8 billion plus people, just each one of them doing their own singular thing, unless they're conjoined. Not a lot of those people,
but there are some.
But they're they act as one, or they're individuals,
right?
Acting as one. I'm sure on the tax form they're one person. I don't really know how they deal with that.
How would that work? 2 social security numbers?
It has to be. Gotta be. 2 brains. How do you classify a human?
How is this done?
Is a brain a person? Says the brain. Sometimes it's very existential to think about something like that, and to think that we're all gonna die because our brain doesn't get any sleep.
Right.
Think about how happy a brain is when it goes into a coma. But then it realizes that
it's in a coma.
Brains don't go into a coma. Your body does. Your brain's still fucking chugging along. The brain shuts down. Everything's shutting down. Brain dead. That's a nap for the brain.
Wow.
And then they just pull the plug and you're like, oh yeah, you're actually dead.
You're dead.
Couldn't do it.
You're dead.
Your brain took the leap.
Sorry, you're dead.
And you're fucked. Yeah. Yeah, I think living is scary. It's terrifying to be alive.
It is terrifying.
But it's all we can do. And I think if we're lucky, you and I will get 60 years left. We'll have 2/3 of what we've already gotten.
It'll be a good time.
And I hope we keep doing this till we're 90.
Fly high.
Till we're 90 years old.
Doing the same thing in the same room.
It would be funny if we were doing the exact same setup. No technological advances or anything that we have took advantage of. Mm-hmm. Just the same fucking Apple computer, the same 10-year-old Vizio TV,
right?
The same clamp lights. The flags are the same. I doubt they'll be the same in 60 years. Maybe California will.
Maybe.
They probably have to take the bear off or put a rest in peace by the bear because there won't be any bears left.
There isn't any bears in California anyway.
There's sun bears.
There's no bears. There's no bears in California.
Sun bears!
Pretty sure there's no bears in California.
There's a sun bear.
Don't think there's any bears in
Northern California? There's forests. This isn't a Snakes in Ireland thing. Did Ronald Reagan run all the bears out?
No, I just think they killed all of them.
Oh, probably the forest fires.
Okay, are there bears?
There's absolutely some
Oh,
bears.
in the Napa County, bears are present.
Yeah, so like northern California. L.A. for no.
Oh, there's no grizzly bear because there's no
That's
black
just a
bear,
brown
bear.
isn't it?
Yeah, brown bears. There's no more brown bears. I know there's some story about like they killed the last brown bear or something
Or just fucking left.
like that. No, they
To
killed it because
Oregon.
it killed, or maybe because it killed some dude or something. I don't remember.
Probably
There's some
went to
story in
Oregon
California.
to join a militia.
Yeah. So I had a question.
Bye, militia.
So I had a question for
What's
you.
up? I've never been funny. Hit me.
I got offered to do a 3-way.
Mm-hmm.
It was with a girl
Yeah.
and her transexual
Transgender boyfriend.
Yeah, transgender boyfriend.
Yeah. Pre-op or post-op.
Wasn't for sure. I didn't get that far with it. I was like, oh, okay. Well, let me think about this first. Like, this is a lot of information. What you just told me right here.
What'd you say?
That's actually a really good question because it was the girl who asked. It wasn't.
Yeah. Well, I imagine. You've had a threesome before?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just both girls.
Mm-hmm.
So
And the Ethans.
when?
Oh, this was before we moved there. It was a year before we.
Oh
moved there.
yeah, I think you told me about that.
Well, yeah, I had a 3-way over there. Yeah, I remember when driving back up to it to visit for the first time. I looked over in the corner. Yeah, I parked right here, and I walked up in that building.
Cool. A lot of memories in the Ethans.
God, it's a crazy place there.
That's where I bought all the shirts at the thrift store, and Dayton and I went there yesterday. Like that quick trip by there.
Mm-hmm.
Still smells the same.
It
smells like our throw up.
Nice.
After we drive up after a podcast. Hammered.
Is that one lady still there?
I don't know.
Oh, you haven't talked to her?
I think I remember who you're talking about, though, but I don't think so.
Yeah, didn't you guys talk?
Oh, Crone?
Yeah.
No, I think she got a better job at a different apartment thing, I think.
Nice.
Yeah, I haven't seen her in a couple of years, but yeah, I think, what was it, last year? Sometime last year. We did a show in Miguel's backyard last year.
And she was there?
Yeah, it was like a year ago. She showed up, yeah.
How's Miguel doing?
Crone's cool. I just saw him, so we were doing this online show in North Kansas City, and it was like a show. We went to the place, but it was all being broadcast online, so like YouTube, Twitch, whatever. So there was like 7 people in the room, basically all comics, and Miguel showed up. He hadn't done comedy since like March.
Okay.
For one, he's got a night job.
Ooh, what does he do?
He's a janitor at a high school.
Nice.
So he's been doing that for the better part of 2 years. So he hasn't really done a bunch of comedy since then, really, which sucks. But he went up, and he showed up, and he was like clearly fucked up on something. He was like high as fuck. He's always high as fuck anyway, but I'm pretty sure he's drunk too, just to calm the nerves. Mm-hmm. And as he was sitting in the crowd, like the only person actually sitting in where the crowd was supposed to sit.
Right.
And he's like slouched in his
Oh
chair.
no, he fell asleep.
And like Dayton and Joe and I were in the back, like, oh man, classic Miguel. Like, because he was about to get called up. And as soon as the first syllable of his name was said, the host's like, Miguel, and then he just like pops up and fucking like goes up there and does amazing for like 10 minutes. It was so fucking funny.
Nice.
God, he ripped it up. Yeah, he was just like, he was passed out. We thought he was gonna, and then he got off the stage and was walking towards me and almost like fell over a chair. I love it.
I love Miguel.
Miguel's so cool.
Nice.
Yeah, it was really fun. It was good to see him too. I hadn't seen him in a while. Sam, his wife, cuts my hair, but she didn't cut my hair the last time because I was out of town, and I got somebody else to do it. So
nice.
Yeah, he's doing all right, I think.
That's good.
Besides falling asleep,
and then, but always being able to wake up right
pretty normal,
set.
honestly, for him.
So yeah, it's like good job, Miguel. but I guess my question is, would you ever do that? A threesome?
A threesome, I've thought about it. Obviously you think about it. And before I would say, like, I don't really want to have a threesome where there's a girl and a guy.
Mm-hmm.
But I've seen a few porns where, like, they high five each other, and I just love that. I just want that kind. At some point, I want that kind of camaraderie
with somebody.
Yeah,
somebody in this world. I just want to be able to be like. I just want to be hogging some girl.
Sure, yeah, hogging.
And like, me and this guy, we always meet.
Yeah, we're just buds. We got similar interests.
It's like, what's up, Tony? We're doing this.
Yeah,
good job, you
fucking
bastard.
Yeah. I don't want to touch his wiener with my wiener, or anything. None of my shit. But sure, why not?
Why the fuck not?
I don't care. My inhibitions have loosened the more free of a human being I've become. I probably won't ever do it, but I'm not against it.
That airline job was really holding you back.
It really held me back, sexually. Yeah, I was really frustrated.
And having a girlfriend.
Yeah, I remember the last day I worked there, I went into my boss's office and was like, "Look, Ron, I gotta quit." And he said, "Well, why, Aaron? You've been with us for 9 years. We really appreciate what you've done with us. We'd love for, if you'd stay." And I said, "I'm just too sexually frustrated." I'm sorry, Ron. I've got to do it. I've got to put myself first. It's always been airline, not Aaron. So I got to put myself first. This dick's
you have like a suitcase.
Yeah.
When you're leaving work,
it's time for this dick to fly.
You're walking out. And you see the airport's behind you. You turn around. You're like, it's time.
I put my fist up.
You whistle when a taxi pulls up. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's how I left.
This is
no.
us.
I'm more. Yeah, the more you grow up and realize that nothing fucking matters and we're all in it together, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't want to get pegged or anything, though.
No,
my girlfriend doesn't watch this anymore, but she might just pop in, and watch it.
She doesn't watch it. Why does she watch it more? That makes sense. I don't blame her.
I don't know.
That's the thing is, like,
I don't blame her either.
There's some times like one of my close friends are like, I don't watch some of your stuff sometimes. Yeah. I'm like, I don't expect you to. You get the real thing in person. Like, I don't expect you to see this.
Well, half the time I just tell her what we talked about.
Oh, that makes sense. Like, I got the gist.
So I think,
Cum.
Yeah. It's all cum.
Cum.
It's just the
pegging of cum.
Cum hour. It's like Boomhauer, but cum. But yeah, she won't watch this. But if you do, Rowan, I do not want to get pegged.
Please don't peg him. No,
I'm not a pagan. I believe in the Lord.
I talked to a girl, and she was like, "Yeah, I pegged a guy once, and they never called me after that." I'm like, "Well, do you expect him to?"
Some dudes like it. I get it. Your G spot's in your asshole.
Yeah,
fucking go for it. But I have no interest in it.
Yeah, I don't.
Poop. I don't like butt stuff anyway. Poop comes out of there.
Yeah,
I don't like poop.
You don't like pooping?
I don't like mine. No, definitely not. We've talked about this. I've got a lot of hang-ups about shit because I was, born in a bathtub filled with shit. Home births are disgusting.
Were you really?
No.
Oh.
That'd be horrible. You are like that's what the some of the stuff is on you when you're born. Because sometimes your mom poops when she's giving birth, but it's also like you push hard. Meconium is what it's called. It's like shit. I'm not entirely sure if it's like a mixture of yours and your mom's shit. It's shit though. It's certainly shit. I don't think it's somebody else's shit other than yours or your mom's.
Ghost
could be
shit.
Your dad's or ghost shit. Ghost poop.
They do in this circumstance.
Oh, okay. In this scenario.
Yeah, to make the story work, they do.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So.
Yeah. Not into butt stuff very much.
Some
that's
people
fine.
Are, some people aren't.
Yeah.
Butt stuff's not for everyone.
Live, laugh, glove. Am I right? Gary Payton, baby. The glove. What a weird nickname for a basketball player.
I know. I've never.
Did he used to wear gloves?
No, his defense was he stuck to you like a glove. I think that's
he was
what it
very
was.
Good defensively.
Because That was the whole thing in Game 1.
He never got a championship
against Michael Jordan. Did you ever watch The Last Dance?
I watched the first episode, and then I stopped for no reason.
You're not missing too much. But
I heard it was good. My roommates watched it, so I heard them like enjoying it. It seemed like the same thing.
This is interesting.
Huh.
I'm going to show you this.
All right.
This right here is a picture of Michael Jordan, but look at his finger.
Oh, good Lord. It looks like it's fused with his middle finger.
Yeah.
And bent towards... Oh, that's a North Star finger. It follows the North Star.
Exactly. Yeah.
So he was south.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, damn, dude, you got your...
You
broke
have you
your...
seen LeBron James's toes? Fuck, dude. They're terrible. He looks like he got like a ballet dancer, just like binding his fucking feet in shoes. LeBron James ties. Look at that thing.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's what like the running around all the time. He's got like hammer toes or something. But like he's just running on his heels.
Good.
And that toe gets pushed up over that pinky toe gets pushed up over the ring toe.
Woof.
Wild.
Don't have your feet turn out like that, Aaron.
Yeah, that's why I quit basketball in 6th grade.
Dude, I remember when I did play, because I played basketball, I would say 9 out of the 12 months out of the year, from the age of, I was 12 to, probably, 12 to
15.
No, 12, my first year of college.
Oh, really? 18?
Yeah.
19.
Yeah, because I played on AAU teams. I would play, because the only time I'd ever take a break was because of football season.
Yeah.
And then I'd get, like, then basketball season would happen, and then after basketball season, I'd have a couple of weeks off, and then I'd go into AAU basketball. And so, but yeah, my feet were just, the whole bottom of my feet was just one giant callus. Just because my feet just moving around all the time. Like, I busted out shoes all the time.
Ugh.
How's that? Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. It's like, I'm sure it doesn't look like that when it's actually on the ground, though. When his toes are touching something, they probably even out a little bit. I'm sure he'll get it fixed when he's done playing basketball in 15 years.
Yeah, he has at least like another 25 seasons.
Fucking 16 seasons already.
Yeah, 17.
Drafted in 13 and 03. Post 9/11 draft.
Never forget.
Never regret.
Yeah. So Aaron, we're like at an hour and 2 minutes.
I didn't regret 9/11.
I didn't regret it.
Sorry, I don't forget 9/11. Fuck, I keep doing that. Fuck.
So we're like an hour and 2 minutes. So, is there anything else you want to talk about?
Let's kill it. No.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, I think we did your poem was basically the John's thought corner.
Yeah.
So, whew, man, when you scream for ice cream louder. It's so funny. God damn it. I want to do a reading of that poem on a video.
Okay. You're just doing random things. So you're like walking down the street, like your hands on a gate, and it's just
then the voiceover is just like watching me because I don't think I could actually read it on camera with a straight face.
I don't think you could either.
When you scream for ice cream louder, it's such a good visual.
He's more scared of the situation than she is.
God, that's so funny.
It's like
yeah, that's it. This episode's gonna just be called The Poem.
The Poem.
I don't care. Or The Poet, whatever. It's great. I love it.
Do you want to give your plugs real quick?
Yeah, go follow Cool Baby Comedy on Instagram and Facebook. We don't have a Twitter because that's stupid for that kind of thing. It's at Cool Baby Comedy. My Twitter and Instagram are at I am Aaron Naylor. This won't come out Friday.
It comes out Thursday.
Okay. Check out the shows. There may be canceled shows this week. It's supposed to rain. I don't know. We'll see. But the last shows of the year basically are all this week: Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
What, really?
Yeah, because we're killing it. It's getting too cold. It's gonna start snowing.
You're not gonna do? I guess I was gonna say, are you gonna do the cave?
Well, that's the one on Thursday, but it's going to be on the patio.
Oh.
But yeah, also if you want a Cool Baby Comedy shirt or Born Illiterate shirt, let me know.
Born Illiterate?
Born Illiterate. It's a great shirt. It's written in cursive because it's a deep, deep dive into a joke. Yeah, if you want that shirt, let me know. Name your price. I don't give a shit. I'll send it to anywhere but fucking
Georgia.
Anywhere else but America, I guess. It's expensive to ship stuff for like a $15 shirt. But yeah, if you live in fucking Bolivia
Idaho.
or something or wherever the fuck where.
Idaho.
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Bolivia, Idaho is one and the same. Yeah, let me know. I'd love to send you a shirt.
All right, guys, like, comment, and subscribe. Really, just give this video a thumbs up. You can follow me on my social medias at John D. Klauser. If you follow me on all that stuff, you should also follow me on the YouTube, because if you'll watch this episode every Thursday, and you also on Tuesday you get my solo podcast, and there's a bunch of vlogs and a bunch of random things on there, little short films. So yeah.
Yeah, go binge John's channel.
Please. And
John.com.
Be safe. Have fun. And we'll see you guys on the next episode.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.